Welcome to The Explainer. I am so thrilled you're here today because we're unpacking something pretty unique. We're going to look at organic YouTube traffic from two totally different angles. On one hand, we'll break down a highly specific organic traffic method, one that completely sidesteps paid ads. But on the other hand, we're looking at this through the lens of a complete private label rights, or PLR, business in a box. So we're not just learning a strategy today, we're exploring a ready-to-sell digital product that actually teaches this exact strategy. Whether you're just looking to get more eyes on your own channel or you're hunting for a ready-made product to sell to your own audience, this explainer is absolutely packed with actionable insights.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. 1. The free traffic dilemma. 2. The 6-phase strategy. 3. The ChatGPT shortcut. 4. Inside the PLR package. 5. Funnel and verified pricing. And finally, number 6, the final verdict.
Section 1. The free traffic dilemma. Getting views organically.
If you've ever tried to build an audience from the ground up without dumping cash into ads, you know it all boils down to one massive question. How do you actually get free YouTube traffic without spamming? It is a huge hurdle. A lot of beginners get desperate for views, so they start hunting for free traffic hacks. And unfortunately, the advice they usually stumble upon defaults to some pretty risky, repetitive tactics that YouTube's algorithm absolutely hates.
So the workbook we're looking at today teaches a total paradigm shift. Think about the usual spam tactics we've all seen, dropping links in random comment sections, pasting generic praise like "great video, check out my channel," or just straight up begging for visits. YouTube flags this kind of high-volume behavior as spam, making it a terrible long-term strategy. But then compare that to a value-first participation model. This is a totally different, highly responsible framing where every single comment you leave must genuinely help the discussion. You're finding relevant conversations, identifying useful gaps in the video's content, and actually demonstrating your own knowledge long before anyone even clicks over to your channel.
Section 2. The 6-phase strategy, a structured blueprint. And this brilliantly illustrates the core methodology. It's not just a random list of tips, it's a clear visual flow. It kicks off with a genuinely valuable comment. Because that comment is actually helpful, it sparks reader curiosity. That curiosity naturally pulls them into a channel visit, which results in a relevant video view and ultimately a new subscriber. Notice how this strategy doesn't rely on asking for clicks at all. It relies entirely on demonstrating enough value that the right viewers proactively choose to investigate who you are.
The workbook breaks this whole process down into 6 really deliberate phases. And here's the genius part. You don't even write a single comment until phase 4. Phase 1 is all about defining your specific viewer in your channel's direction. Phase 2 actually requires you to prepare your channel, publishing starter videos and setting up your homepage, so when people do visit, there's actually something good there to watch. Phase 3 is finding the right target channels. Only then do you start writing comments in phase 4. After that, you convert those visitors in phase 5 and measure your results in phase 6. You are building the foundation first.
Now, when you do finally hit that commenting phase, how do you actually add value without sounding like a know-it-all or making the creator defensive? Well, you look for gaps. You might provide a missing step for a beginner who's confused, or offer a missing example if a concept was a little too abstract. Maybe you answer an unanswered question you see repeating in the comments, offer an important warning about a risk the creator may be overlooked, or explain a useful exception to the rule. You're respectfully extending the discussion, not publicly grading the creator.
Section 3. The ChatGPT shortcut. AI-powered commenting.
Let's be real. Executing that value-first strategy takes some serious cognitive effort. Writing a genuinely useful, non-generic comment on a video you just watched, that's real work. You have to understand the content, spot the gap, and phrase it perfectly. This is exactly where a lot of beginners just give up and revert back to spamming. To fix this huge bottleneck, the product includes a 16-page companion guide that cleverly applies AI right where this friction exists, turning it into a super streamlined workflow.
Here's how the mechanics of that AI shortcut actually work in practice. You literally just grab the YouTube video transcripts and the exact viewer comment you want to reply to and paste them straight into ChatGPT. Then you run one complete provided prompt. The AI will draft a helpful reply that specifically avoids direct promotion. From there, you can apply quick refiners, like telling it to make the comment shorter, simpler, or a bit more conversational. Finally, you just do a quick manual check for accuracy and tone, and you post it. It takes the heavy lifting totally out of drafting while keeping that crucial, helpful tone intact.
Section 4. Inside the PLR Package, Business in a Box Assets.
Now, what's really interesting about this next part is that we're shifting from the strategy itself to the actual product you can rebrand and sell.
We've evaluated the methodology and it's solid, but the sheer tangible volume of this package is wild. You aren't just getting the educational material here, you are getting the entire marketing engine built around it. It's designed so you can take this complete system, slap your own brand on it, and launch it directly to your audience.
Let's crack open the box and see what's inside. You get the 55-page core workbook, which is over 6,000 words, by the way. You get the AI companion guide. But crucially, you also get a complete 2,000-word sales letter, 6 promotional email swipes, 25 social media posts, and 5 short video scripts. What really stands out here, though, is the PLR license itself. It's unusually clear and super generous. It explicitly grants pass-through rights. This means you can actually pass private label rights along to your own buyers, which adds massive value to your offer.
Because you get so much, you have incredible flexibility with how you actually position this to the market. You could pitch it to affiliate marketers who want to grow their lists, or to coaches who want to demonstrate their expertise in comment sections. It works for new YouTube creators desperate for initial traction. You could even sell it to other PLR resellers because of those pass-through rights we just talked about. It's one clear promise: getting relevant visibility through value-first participation, and it works across so many different niches.
Section 5, Funnel and Verified Pricing, Live Dashboard Data.
All right, it's crunch time. Let's look at the objective: verified financial data from the launch dashboard. This is a remarkably small, simple funnel. The front-end product, literally everything we just discussed, is priced at a super low ticket entry point of just $8. And if you choose to promote it as an affiliate rather than a PLR seller, it offers a verified 100% commission. There's only one upsell, or OTO1, which is called the YouTube Traffic to List Converter. That's $17, also at 100% commission. I do want to note that the contents of this upsell remain unverified on the front-end page, so we are just sticking straight to the facts here.
To really put that $8 into perspective, think about the DIY route. If you sit down to write your own guide and all your own marketing materials, well, that costs $0, but it's going to eat up days, maybe even weeks of your time. If you decide to hire a freelancer to write a 6,000-word book and all the sales copy, you're easily looking at hundreds of dollars and a few weeks of waiting. But this PLR package, it gives you a same-day launch capability for literally $8. It's a massive shortcut.
Section 6, the final verdict, pros and cons. Before we get to the pros and synthesize everything, I absolutely have to impartially flag a crucial warning from our source review. There's no refund policy stated anywhere on the sales page, and the terms and conditions page only contains generic boilerplate text. The reviewer noted that this is a recurring gap for this specific vendor, so it is highly recommended that you reach out to the vendor to confirm their refund policy directly before you make any purchase decisions.
So the crucial point is weighing all this out. On the pro side, you're looking at a responsibly framed, highly structured, non-spammy strategy. You're getting an unusually clear pass-through PLR license and a full promotional toolkit, all for an incredibly low-risk entry price of $8. On the con side, of course, you have that missing refund policy, the unverified contents of the first upsell, and the simple reality that comment-based traffic is naturally gradual and compounding. It is a slow burn, not an overnight viral hack.
Which brings us to our final thought for the explainer today. Given the real depth of the strategy, the AI workflow, and those comprehensive resell assets, is this $8 package the missing foundational piece you need to add to your own content or product lineup? Or, given the gradual nature of comment traffic, is it just a slow drop in the YouTube ocean for your specific goals? It's a fascinating model for sure, one that absolutely prioritizes value over volume. I hope this explainer has given you the clarity you need to evaluate this strategy for yourself.